Most people think they're broke because they don't earn enough. But what if I told you the real reason has nothing to do with your paycheck? Here's the truth. It's not what you earn. It's what you don't know. See, you could be making 6 figures a year and still feel like you're drowning. Why? Because money isn't just about numbers. It's about knowledge. The stuff they never taught you in school. The stuff your broke uncle never figured out. And yet, that's exactly what makes the difference between scraping by and building wealth. You've been led to believe that hard work alone is the answer. But what if I told you that mindset is exactly what's keeping you poor? Let me explain. Think of life like a race, except the wealthy have GPS. And most people, they're driving blindfolded. It's not just unfair, it's dangerous. Let me show you what I mean. And if you're wondering why knowing this stuff matters right now, especially in 2025, then stick around. Because what I'm about to show you could completely change the way you see money and your future. Hello, everyone. I'm Loopvest. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, you're still not moving forward? Like you're in a race, but everyone else has a map, and you're just guessing which way to turn? Yeah, that's not your fault. That's the system. And it's rigged. See, life is like a race. But the wealthy, they've got GPS. Most people, they're driving blindfolded with a steering wheel that's basically a fidget spinner. No wonder they crash. And here's the crazy part. We've been told over and over, just work hard, keep your head down, and everything will be fine. But let me be brutally honest. That's outdated advice. Hard work without direction just makes you tired, not rich. Want to know what most people are actually doing? Imagine planting a tree, but watering the weeds instead. You spend years working, saving, spending, yet your financial life is still tangled up in overgrown junk. No fruits, just frustration. You see, the real problem is this. Most people are reacting to money, not planning for it. They don't decide where their money goes. The system does. They don't build their own map. They just follow someone else's broken one. And here's what makes it worse. You've bought into 2 major lies. Lie number 1. If I just work harder, I'll eventually stop being poor. Lie number 2. Rich people are just lucky, or they inherited it. Both are complete rubbish. Plenty of wealthy people started with nothing, but they learned how the system works and played smarter. And today, with the internet and access to knowledge, that advantage is open to you too. Look, you've probably been doing everything right, working hard, saving what you can, cutting back on little treats. But if you still feel stuck, it's not because you're broken, it's because the system you're using is. So what do you do about it? Well, you start by changing what's up here. Let's talk about the one mindset that's keeping most people poor without even realizing it. Because you don't get rich by accident. But staying poor, that happens automatically if you're not careful. Let me show you the trap that keeps millions stuck and how to escape it. And if you're thinking, yeah, I have been doing all the right things but still feel stuck, then you're about to find out why. Because in the next part, we're diving straight into the mindset trap that silently keeps people broke and how you can break out of it. You don't get rich by accident, but staying poor, that often is accidental. And the trap that keeps you stuck is sitting right between your ears. Let me explain. Most people don't realize this, but they're walking around with mental handcuffs. They say things like, I'm just not good with money. Investing is too risky. People like me don't get rich. Sound familiar? It's like being stuck in an elevator that only goes to 1 floor. You keep pressing the button, hoping for a breakthrough, but nothing changes. Why? Because the doors are locked by your beliefs. I know, because that was me too. Back when I started, I believed money was complicated. that only finance bros understood it, that building wealth was for someone else, not me. Turns out that was all complete rubbish. The truth is, you've been programmed from school, your parents, the news, all reinforcing the same script. Stay safe, play small, don't take risks. But let me ask you, if that advice worked, why are so many people broke? Here's the key. Replace fear with facts. Replace doubts with daily education. Start by learning just one new money concept every day. Not TikTok hype, real stuff, like how compound interest works, or what index funds actually are. Each time you do, you're reprogramming your brain for wealth, not survival. It's like inserting a new key into that locked elevator. The lock says, limiting beliefs, but the key says, self-education. Once you turn that key, boom, you start rising. And trust me, the higher you go, the better the view. So stop saying, I'm just bad with money. Start saying, I'm learning to master money. Because you're not stuck. You've just been operating on the wrong software. Let's upgrade it. Now that your mindset's waking up, let's take a look at the habits that might still be draining your wallet without you even noticing. Because most people aren't broke from bad luck. They're broke from bad money habits. So now you've cracked the mindset code. It's time to fix the daily habits that are secretly keeping you broke. Because even a millionaire mindset won't help if your money leaks out like a busted faucet. The truth is, most people are broke not because they're lazy, but because their money habits absolutely suck. Let's be real. You can have the right mindset, read all the books, watch every video. But if your daily habits are leaking cash like a busted bucket, you're still going to drown financially. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine two paths on a map. Path 1. Paycheck comes in, you spend, you wait, repeat. You're basically running on a treadmill, working hard but going nowhere. Path 2. Income, invest a portion, let it grow, repeat. Now you've got a money machine working in the background, even while you sleep. So what's the difference? Habits. Tiny actions repeated over and over. Here's one that kills people. Instant gratification. It's that, I've had a long day, I deserve this, click. Netflix subscription you don't use? Add to cart. Uber Eats 4 times a week? Yep, I've been there. If you check your bank account just to see if you can afford Uber Eats tonight. This part is for you. Try this instead. Use the 48-hour rule. Before you buy anything non-essential, wait 48 hours. If you still want it, go for it. Most of the time, you won't. Setup. Automated savings and investments. Don't rely on willpower. Set a system that moves money to your savings or investment account. Before you ever see it, start tracking your spending, even roughly. Awareness is a financial superpower most people never activate. Because the goal isn't to never spend, it's to spend on purpose. So let me ask you, do your habits build your future, or just drain your paycheck? Fix the habits, and your bank balance will start telling a different story. All right, you've tackled your mindset. You've got better habits forming. Now let's talk about how to escape the rat race and start building actual wealth in 2025, step by step. Because there's never been a better time, if you play it right. Now the million-dollar question is, how do you actually start building wealth in 2025? Because if you just change habits but never take action, you're still on the sidelines. 2025 is the best time in history to get rich. If you know what to do, look, we're living in the information gold rush. But while some people are mining with laser drills, Others are still banging rocks together, wondering why nothing's working. So let's break it down. You don't need to win the lottery or invent the next iPhone. You just need a plan and the guts to follow it. Here's your 4-part strategy to escape the rat race and actually build wealth this year. Step 1. Learn skills, not just earn paychecks. Too many people choose jobs based on salary, not growth. Find work where you level up. Sales, copywriting, coding, video editing. These are digital age gold mines. Don't settle for minimum wage and minimum learning. Step 2. Start investing, even if it's just $10. I'm serious. Get into low-cost ETFs or index funds. Set up an auto transfer, let it grow quietly, and stay consistent. Because time in the market beats timing the market, every time. Step 3. Build something of your own. That could be a side hustle, YouTube channel, blog, or digital product. You're one viral post or helpful video away from turning attention into income. Even if it makes $100 a month, it's proof you don't need a boss to make money. Step 4. Review your money monthly, like a CEO. Block 30 minutes every month. Look at your spending, income, investments. Ask yourself, what worked, what didn't, and what's next? Most people manage their Netflix queue better than their finances. Don't be that guy. Now imagine this. It's December 2025. You're looking back at today thinking, damn, that one video actually flipped the switch. That could be your story, but only if you stop watching and start doing. All right, I've thrown a lot at you, but let's tie it all together with a simple recap. And if your future self had a say, they'd tell you not to miss what's coming next. We've talked beliefs. We've talked habits. And now, you've got the blueprint. But before you head out, let's make sure you actually follow through. Let me recap real quick. 1. Rewire your beliefs. 2. Fix your habits. 3. Use 2025 to your advantage. That's the playbook. Simple? Yeah. Easy? Not always. But it is doable if you stop scrolling and start acting. Now, I get it. There's a million videos telling you what to do with your money. But this one gave you the blueprint. Not some get-rich-quick nonsense, but real, repeatable moves that work. So if this helped even a bit, smash that like button. Or don't. But just know, your 2025 self is probably standing there, arms crossed, judging you right now. Seriously though, if this video gave you one aha moment, imagine what happens when you actually start applying this stuff week after week. We're not here to watch other people build wealth on TikTok. We're here to make sure you become the person people watch and go, wait, how the hell did they do that? And hey, you're already ahead of 90% of people just by watching this far. So don't let that momentum die here. Make the decision now that this is your year, not someday, not next year. Now. Because 5 years from now, your future self will either thank you or wish you'd started today. And if you found this useful, you're going to love this next video, where I show you exactly how to build your first investment portfolio from scratch, even if you've never invested a dime before. All right, so you've made it this far. You've rewired your beliefs, cleaned up your habits, and you're finally ready to make 2025 your breakthrough year. But here's the thing. It means absolutely nothing if you don't take the next step. Investing your money. Now I know what you're thinking. But Mark, I've only got $10 in my account. Good. Because that's all you need to start. Seriously, most people think they need thousands before they can invest. But that's like saying you need six-pack abs before you go to the gym. Nah. You go to the gym to build them. And you invest your $10 to build your portfolio. In the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how I'd start from scratch in 2025. If I had zero experience and just $10 to my name. We're talking what platform to use, which funds to pick, how to keep your risk low, and how to actually make money over time without losing sleep. This is the most important video if you're a complete beginner. No fluff, no confusing charts, just a simple step-by-step plan to get you started. Because knowledge without action, that's just mental clutter. So if you're serious about building wealth, not just watching videos about it, then this is where you start. If you're ready to stop thinking about investing and actually start, then I'm going to leave that video right up there. But don't click on it just yet. Make sure to subscribe if you want to grow your wealth. All right, I'll see you over there.